Once upon a time, in a land where magic flowed through every leaf and river, lived a young sorceress named Aria. At 20, she was known for her powerful blue eyes, eyes that could see into the hidden heart of things. Her talent had manifested young, but her abilities were raw, and she still had much to learn. Aria had grown up in a small village at the edge of the Lyria forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the night sparkled with fireflies and tiny magical creatures. She had been raised by her grandmother, a retired healer who was known for her gentle wisdom. Arya's grandmother had taught her the basics of magic, how to heal cuts, summon light, and encourage plants to grow. But she sensed that her granddaughter was destined for something greater. One day, Arya received a strange dream. In it, a majestic ancient tree stood at the center of the forest, glowing faintly with a magical energy unlike anything she had ever felt. From its branches dangled hundreds of bright crystals, each one holding a unique spell. But before she could approach the tree, a shadow appeared, cloaking everything in darkness. She woke up with a pounding heart, clutching the crystal amulet her grandmother had given her. "What you saw is the heart of Lyria," her grandmother said, listening carefully as Arya described her dream. "The tree is ancient and has a magic that holds the forest together. If something is threatening it, then all of us could be in danger." Determined to protect her home, Arya set out on a journey into the forest to find the heart of Lyria. She donned her enchanted cloak and carried her staff, the crystal at its top glowing softly as if sensing her resolve. Her path was lined with challenges, enchanted thorns that tried to snare her, shimmering illusions that led her in circles, and mischievous forest spirits who tried to trick her. But with her intuition and magic, she overcame each obstacle, and her blue eyes shone brighter with each trial. Finally, Arya arrived at the heart of Lyria. It was just as beautiful as in her dream, an immense, ancient tree whose branches sparkled with floating crystals. But as she stepped closer, she saw the shadow from her dream, an ominous figure shrouded in dark energy, leeching the life from the tree with a spell. Without hesitation, Arya confronted the shadow. She channeled every ounce of her power, her staff glowing with fierce blue light as she cast a spell to break the dark magic. But the shadow was powerful, and the battle wore on, each strike of her magic clashing with the shadow's darkness, lighting up the forest like a storm. Just as her strength began to wane, Arya remembered the words her grandmother had often said: "Your greatest strength is not your magic, but your heart." With a newfound clarity, Arya realized that she could use her own life force to amplify her magic. She poured her love for the forest, her grandmother, and all that was dear to her into her spell, and her amulet began to shine brightly, sending a beam of pure light into the heart of the shadow. The shadow shrieked and dissolved, banished from the forest forever. The heart of Lyria pulsed with renewed life, and its glow spread throughout the land, bringing new vitality to every leaf, flower, and creature. Exhausted but triumphant, Arya returned home to her grandmother, who greeted her with a proud smile. From that day on, Arya became known as the guardian of Lyria, and her legend lived on in the songs and stories of the forest. She continued to grow in her power, her blue eyes forever reflecting the magic of the heart of Lyria she had sworn to protect.